Do you know how many people travel the world each day? Did you know that in 2022, the number of international travel reached almost 1 billion? Do you know which destinations are the most visited ones? Hello everyone, and welcome to World IQ. Today, we will explore the top 10 destinations with way too many tourists. Let's get it! Number 10. Seoul, South Korea. The first thing that comes to mind when we talk about South Korea is its entertainment industry. I love K-dramas, K-pop, and everything Korean. Korean fried chicken, Korean barbecue, samgyeop, and soju. If you've ever seen any K-drama, I'm pretty sure these words ring a lot of bells for you. You can take cultural tours here as the city takes stringent measures in protecting its cultural heritage, while also boasting architectural marvels, such as the Namsan Seoul Tower and the Lotte World Tower, to name a few. The best way to time travel is to go to the historic Gyeongbokgung Palace and wear the traditional hanbok. If you like adventure, you can hike the 836-meter high terrain. The Seoul Metro is also a very efficient way of getting around the city. You can also splurge in the Myeongdong Market. You can never run out of amazing places to visit in Seoul. Apart from the great tourist attractions, the city is also generally safe. People dress to impress here, so you better get your fashion going, or else the fashion police will arrest you. Just kidding, they don't. They do have an amazing fashion sense though. Koreans have insane beauty standards. The city welcomes 11.25 million visitors each year. Number 9. Tokyo, Japan. This city also does not need a lengthy introduction and an explanation of why it's one of the most visited places on Earth. A city that has one of the most advanced technologies in the world, and also one of the safest. They are also blessed with natural beauty as well as famous architectural sites, dating from the olden to contemporary times. There are a lot of places to visit here, like the Tokyo National Museum, Shibuya Crossing, Ueno Park, Tokyo Tower, Shinjuku-gyon National Garden, and many more. They also have luxurious hotels with world-class amenities. With its sakura tree-lined streets, shrines and temples, its otaku culture, wonderful cuisine, and its world-class transport system, it's no wonder why the city welcomes more than 10 million people annually. Number 8. Istanbul, Turkey. Did you know that in 2014, Istanbul was voted by TripAdvisor users as the most popular travel destination in the world? You know the survey was done in 2014, but it's still very popular these days, and there are a lot of reasons. Well, if you paid attention to history class, you know that the city of Istanbul was home to the world's greatest civilizations, the Ottomans and the Byzantines. This is why it's so famous, because of its deep-rooted historical background, extensive opportunities, and strategic location. There were a lot of monumental structures built all over the city during the time of the Ottoman sultans for like 500 years. You probably heard of the cliche line that goes, "Istanbul is where East meets West," or West meets East. If you've ever visited Istanbul, you'd know and see that century-old buildings stand near modern skyscrapers in that same area. You'd also see a lot of mosques, churches, and synagogues. Another reason why it's so popular is because of its amazing world-renowned landmarks, like Hagia Sophia, Topkapi Palace, Blue Mosque, Dolmabahce Palace, Grand Bazaar, and Spice Bazaar. I would really recommend that you try authentic Ottoman food, rather than just go to McDonald's. Live a little, will ya? There are two that you really mustn't miss when you visit here: the baklava and doner kebab. If you're the type of person who likes to party all night, then you will enjoy Istanbul because of its vibrant nightlife. But if you'd rather prefer to relax on a cafe terrace, you also have a lot of options to do that. You can also do lots of shopping in Istanbul without slashing your wallet from luxurious to mainstream, The modern shopping center spread all over the city will give you a run for your money. And did I mention that the city has breathtaking views? No wonder 13.4 million people visit here each year. Number 7. New York. I don't think I need to explain why 13.6 million people visit this place every year. I mean, there's no city more famous than New York, right? It's a very popular city for the movies. If you Google New York movies, you will see a never-ending list of options. Friends is my favorite. I've rewatched that show every time and it still gets me laughing. Sure, you have the classics, the Statue of Liberty, Central Park, the Empire State Building, and Wall Street. Oh, they also have a movie for that. Wolf of Wall Street, remember? They also have different kinds of food named after them, like New York pizza, New York cheesecake, New York bagels. I don't know if that's the official name. Anyway, this is also where the theater talented kids from all over the US and even the world flock to in hopes of making their Broadway dreams a reality. I'm such a theater nerd. I know a lot of Broadway stuff. The one that's stuck in my head right now is I'm independently owned and operated from Shucked. Did you know that they won a Tony for this? New York is also famous for Times Square and Brooklyn Bridge. It's a concrete jungle where dreams are made of. The big lights will inspire you, or they will blind you. I swear the lights are very bright. Yeah, you'll never run out of things to do in the city that never sleeps. Number 6. Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. If you ask the 13.79 million international visitors of Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, why they visit the place, you'd probably be hearing different things. Kuala Lumpur has undergone its own version of an industrial revolution due to the development it's been experiencing. It's a city with a lot of diversity, and you can see this in the wide array of delicacies available as the city boasts international buffets. If you're in a hotel in Kuala Lumpur that has a gym, and you want to shed some calories, I suggest you skip it and climb the 272 steps to reach the temples in the Batu caves. You will see a giant golden statue of a Hindu goddess upon your arrival. There are also a lot of other cultural attractions that people flock to, such as the Islamic Arts Museum, the Tian Ho Temple, the Jamek Mosque, the Sultan Abdul Samad Building, Little India, Central Market, the National Zoo of Malaysia, the Kuala Lumpur Bird Park, and the Petronas Towers. Do you love jazz? The jazz scene here is on point, and they also host an Afro-Latin music festival here each April. The shopping opportunity here is also an experience. You can find a blend of high-end brands and budget-friendly options. If you have many people crowding your city, eventually it'll strain the local infrastructure. Locals also say that they feel like they're being pushed out of their own city due to the influx of visitors. But it's not all bad though. The Kuala Lumpur Metro can help you navigate your holiday with ease. Number 5. Singapore. The city-state gives value to tourism, which is why it's one of the most visited destinations in the world, with 14.67 million international tourists. Let's start with something simple. When you travel abroad, you will mostly arrive at an airport and ride a train or some other form of transportation to get you to your final destination. In Singapore, it's different. The airport itself is a tourist attraction, consistently dubbed as one of the best airports in the world. The Jewel Changi Airport is a man-made paradise. Did you know that it has a waterfall? Like a real waterfall at the center of it. The architectural wonders and the culinary delights here will surely transcend your spirit. Did you know in 2022, there were 52 Michelin-starred restaurants awarded to Singapore? I've been to Singapore for a conference. I partied and explored all the touristy places. I ate a lot. From your budget-friendly meals at a convenience store, the hawker centers, and even the fine dining restaurants, Marina Bay Sands, everything tastes great. If you ask me, the only difference that the food has in terms of pricing is the ambiance and location. They have great food. They are the perfect example of enjoying modern amenities with a blend of traditional culture. It's also very clean and very green. The Singaporean government places prime importance on reducing carbon emissions. The gardens by the bay is a sight to see. Look it up online. They have a light show. It's really mesmerizing. Another important thing why a lot of people choose to visit Singapore is because of its safety. Crime rate here is extremely low. Singapore is one of the safest countries in the world. We made a video about this. Check that out. Number 4. Dubai, UAE. Dubai, one of the most alluring and engaging cosmopolitan cities in the world, never ceases to astound visitors. Whether they're history buffs, foodies, nature lovers, photographers, adventure seekers, or fans of the arts. Numerous travelers from all over the world go to Dubai because of its stunning architecture, opulent hotels, shopping festivals, majestic structures, shimmering skylines, and massive retail malls. For people who love shopping, this city is indeed a shopper's paradise. Just go to Dubai Mall and you have it all. If you need a place to indulge in retail therapy, then Dubai is the place to go. They also have plenty of things to do for those adrenaline junkies, such as speedboating, kitesurfing, wakeboarding, windsurfing, and water skiing, in addition to quad biking, desert safari, hot balloon air rides, sandboarding, skydiving, and camping. When you see a desert with unique architecture, vibrant nightlife, and an incredible dining experience, and majestic beaches, then you will understand why it's such a famous tourist attraction. 15.93 million people visit the city each year. Number 3. London, UK. Welcome to England's capital, the largest urban area in the United Kingdom. This place is also very famous in the entertainment industry. From movies to series, its scenic locations express a sense of familiarity that is common to everyone. Lots of major events take place here. London Fashion Week, sporting events, and if New York has Broadway, London has a Theatreland. I'm pretty sure you're all familiar with the Thames River, the Tower of London, Buckingham Palace, Stonehenge, St. Patrick's Cathedral, Big Ben, the Borough Market, etc. The thing that resonates most with me that has British origins is 221B Baker Street, Diagon Alley, and Leaky Cauldron. If you did not catch the reference, then you're not a fan of Sherlock. Neither are you a Potterhead. But don't fret, there's always time to catch up and become one of us. 19.09 million people visit London annually. Number 2. Paris, France. Bienvenue à Paris. I've always been in love with French culture. I visit French cafes where I'm from and eat a lot of croissants and macarons. The city has such unique history. It's so beautiful, and I think everything here is world-renowned. Everybody knows the Eiffel Tower, right? The Louvre, Notre Dame Cathedral. I will bet my entire savings account that you know at least one of these places. France has been a significant player in international politics, even before countries and the concept of sovereignty was conceived. The monarchy lasted that long. But the revolutions and wars happened, and now we have democracy. Today, the city is not as safe and peaceful compared to its other European neighbors, but it's still generally safe, especially during the day. Just know which shady neighborhoods you should avoid. There are 19.10 million visitors in Paris each year. And now, the city that has way too many tourists, Bangkok, Thailand. The lively and colorful street markets of Bangkok make it a popular tourist destination. The city welcomes 22.7 million international visitors each year. The tropical beauty here is epic. You have the Lumpini Park, the Frya River, and enticing beaches such as Koh Samet and Maya Beach, to name a few. Traveling here is also convenient, since it's clean, it's affordable, and the food is among the best in the world. Even if Thai cuisine may not be your cup of tea, I bet there are still plenty of dishes here that you will end up loving, such as Pad Thai, and Khao Soi. Did you know that there are 40,000 temples in the city? The real highlights include Wat Phra Kaeo, where you can marvel at the Emerald Buddha, Wat Pho. If you're not afraid of heights, you can enjoy the majestic skyline of the city at the Sky Bar on top of the State Tower. Since there's much crowding in the city, expect a lot of noise and traffic. Alright everyone, thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you all learned something and used this opportunity to expand your world IQ. If you found this interesting, let us know in the comments what you think. If you like videos like this, check out our other video. This time, it's about the safest countries to move to in 2023.